everybody that has joined from YouTube. I'm Debbie Barnett, and welcome to Wednesday night skill building, where I get lots of jokers and win every game. Do you believe me? No, don't believe me. I don't get all the jokers, but I certainly do try my best to win a game or so against these very competitive bots that I love, Mah. So let's go ahead and head over there. I'm going to share my screen. And as usual, if you have any questions, please put it in the chat. And I will be glad to keep an eye on chat and keep an eye on YouTube and answer any questions that you have about why I am doing what I'm doing. I may not always have the answer you like, but I'll give it a good try and a good go. But we just have fun tonight, just trying to build our skills. And I certainly love to keep my skills up to date and refreshed. So this is a really good opportunity for me to do that. And I hope that you guys all enjoy tonight. And hello, Kathleen and Shirley and Linda and Carol watching from YouTube. Shirley said I'm funny. Yeah, I try to bring a little sense of humor into the mix here because sometimes I get a little frustrated, but yeah, what the heck. All right, I'm going to be playing with bots tonight, and I'm going to keep it on the intermediate level. I think you guys will agree that the intermediate level is fine. It's they still are, you know, tough competitors. The only difference I feel between intermediate and advanced is that you can have a longer game, and I don't want the game to end so quickly because they're making these crazy decisions and I don't get a chance to experience more of the game with you guys. So I'm going to keep it on intermediate, and go ahead and start the game going. And I'm actually going to reduce the size of my little picture here, get it out of the way so we don't block any of the screen during the playback. All right, well, here we are at where I'm going to start the game. And I just wanted to go over this with you guys, just for those that are watching this for the first time on the playback. This is the screen after you click play with bots that you will come to. And here you could change your level with the bots if you decide to change your mind. So standard, beginner, level, intermediate, intermediate play, and advanced, of course, advanced play. Try it out, try all the different levels out, and certainly it'll help you grow your skills because they do play very much like people do in person that are at beginner, intermediate, or advanced level. The timer here, I keep off while we're playing tonight, just so I don't have to even think about a timer being on, although you can pause the timer anytime you want. But this gives you an opportunity to speed your game up, make decisions quicker when a tile is discarded, just like in person where you have to think about whether you want to call it a tile. If you start out with 10 seconds and work your way down, 4 seconds is about what fast players play in real life, in home games, and of course in tournaments. And so this is just a good way to start to build your level of play up. And of course, knowing what to do during the beginning, middle, and end game helps a lot because those phases change with how much we have to pay attention to what's going on around the table. So let's go ahead and keep it off for now. And we're going to get started here. Thank you, Carol. My mouth is feeling better, but the work is not done yet. I get to go back next week and get stitches removed. Oh, TMI. All right, let me go ahead and sort this by suit, which is how I teach, how I do it. I don't sort by rank, which is by level, like here, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, low numbers to high numbers. I sort by suit. This is what I teach, and this is how I like to look at my hand to begin with. Just a way to organize things. It doesn't stay that way very long. And I usually put my winds and dragons over to the right, along with my wind. All right, so what do we have here right now? We've got, do I have any pairs or triples or any multiples of any tiles? Because that's what I like to work off of, because that's a strength to begin with. And yes, I do have a pair of soaps. So I will be thinking about what I can do with my soaps. I always leave the flowers in place. I don't think about getting rid of them during the Charleston because I don't pass flowers during the Charleston. I don't recommend that you do. There are only 8 of them in a set, and a lot of hands have flowers. They either need a pair or they need a Kong. So whether you need a lot of flowers, you'd be just giving a gift to somebody if you pass the flower, or if you're playing a hand with a pair and you have one and you're thinking, oh, I got to worry about getting that pair during the game, you could be giving a gift as well in that respect. So I just keep them for a good while. We'll talk about that if I don't end up using it. But I'm going to keep it. And of course, when I look at these soaps, I'm going to think of a couple of things are going to come to my mind, knowing the card the way I do. And I recommend you learn the card. And I Love Maj has an incredible exercise room to help you learn and strengthen the card. And I think at the end, I'm going to go into the exercise room and I'll give a little bit of demo in there as well tonight. So knowing the card the way I do, soaps are also zeros. There are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde tile. So they would play a great part and a great role in the 2023 section of the card. The only thing is that I only have one other tile that goes with those for the 2023 section of the card. So it's not that strong right now. But I also know that there are soaps in the 2, 4, 6, 8, but not very strong. But I do have one little piece of the 5th hand down if I wanted to work with, whoops, I took the wrong 8. If I wanted to work with the 2s and 8s and opposite dragons, I can't use the green because it's the wrong suit for the opposite to the BAMs. I would need to have a red. So I don't have a lot of that, but I got a little bit going on. I would keep track of that. Why not? It's one more thing to keep track of. Let's see what else I might want to do with the pair of soaps. Well, if I look at consecutive run, I know there's a hand in there, actually 2 hands in there that play one suit with the matching dragons. So in that particular case, I have a consecutive run with 4 and 5, and I have a flower. So I actually have a part of that entire hand. I have a piece of every single grouping of that hand. So that's number 1 right now on my list of what I would want to be keeping track of. Now, let's see. What else could we keep track of that might make sense? If we want to, let's look at the drag. Since I have another dragon, I have a green and the 2 soaps. Let's look at the winds and see what we might have there. Well, the 3rd hand down under winds plays with any 2 dragons, so I don't have to worry about what suit they represent. Remember, the dragons are representative of a suit because they have partners. So when you look at a soap and you're thinking of a suit, when they say any two dragons or any three suits, even if the hand has dragons, you have to know what they are the partner to, what they match. So in this case, I wouldn't have to worry about that. But again, another hand that has a piece of all the elements. Yeah, little pieces, but that's how we build up and try to figure out, well, what are we going to keep and what are we going to get rid of? So keeping in mind the 4, 5, and the soaps, maybe the 2s and 8s with opposite dragons if I get red ends, keeping the north and south in the green for the third hand down under winds and dragons. What else could I keep? I'm going to need to keep my 2s and 8s if I'm going to do the opposite dragons. And so if I do that right there, I've picked out 3 areas of the card that I could potentially work in. Now, you don't always have a full piece of a hand at this point. So a lot of times it's more about tile collecting, but when you do have a full piece of a hand that works out, you've got to pay attention to it. So whether you are collecting little, pieces from within a category, or whether you are keeping fully formed hands that are missing parts, you've got to do it all in order to maximize your potential to Mahjong. The more you see, I feel like I want to say the more you see, the more you know, but the more you see, the more chances you have to making Mahjong. So now I've nicely planted 3 possibilities here. And in that case, I'm kind of feeling good about not adding something else to the mix. I could add more. I could create another potential maybe run with 4s and 5s and 6s, because I have some 4, 5s, and 6s. But to be honest, I'm very happy with this. You may see other things and you may do other things, but it's just a matter of trying to pick as much as you can to hold on to. So that's going to be my first pass, and we'll see what happens. Now I did get another 4. So my flower, 4, 5 with the matching dragon, third hand down under consecutive run, is forming. But I can also keep 3, 4 in mind. That gives me double the opportunity of that run with either 3, 4 or 4, 5. And if I wanted to get really daring, I could keep the 6 for the bottom hand under consecutive run, which is a concealed hand. But I love trying for the harder hands. So that might be a wonderful opportunity there as well. Now the question becomes, if I want to keep all of that, do I have 3 tiles to pass? Nope, not if I want to keep the north and south and the dragons. So if I do this and this, I'm giving up the 2, 4, 6, 8 section, 2s, 8s with opposite dragons. I'm okay with that because I was the furthest away from having any, having the possibilities, because I didn't have any red. So I don't have a piece of every single grouping. So I'm okay with that. So my question would be, what would I do? Would I keep the north and south with the winds? I mean, with the soaps in the green. So there's 2, 4, 5 here, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the other hand. To be honest, for me, I think I'd like to keep the 6 to think about doing that bottom concealed hand under consecutive run. And I'm going to break up one of my wins. And that's what I'm going to do because I don't have that many tiles towards the north and south. since those need to both be Kongs. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And I got a 5. Well, isn't that nice? What I like about this, if you look at the bottom concealed hand under consecutive run, I've got the 4 and 5 pair there, which means I can fill in my 3 and 6 with jokers. I've got my pair here. Yes, I got to get another flower. No doubt about it. I got a south and I gave a south. So I'm going to try to hold on to that for just a bit and mix it up here. If I can help not sending it out, but if I get good tiles, I'll send it out. Somebody may collect wins and, I'll have given them to a north and south and maybe another south here. Okay, Phyllis said, I saw 8 tiles in that hand before you passed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or yeah, okay, whatever. You're right. Maybe I counted wrong. But anyway, let's see what else we got in. I got another south, probably my south back. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. I do not stop the Charleston if I have 3 tiles to pass. That is my rule of thumb. I don't want to give up the opportunity of getting in more tiles and looking at potentially 12 more tiles during the next 3 passes and the optional. So I'm going to continue.
Second Charleston.
And I'm going to do this and see if we get anything in. I did not, but I got another south. So doesn't look like anybody's collecting them. We're now on our second across. I got the green back, but look what I got. If I had stopped the Charleston because I thought I had such a good hand and I didn't want to take any chances and pass anything, I wouldn't have gotten that 6. But now I have that 6. I don't want to get rid of the 5 because I may want to, who knows what happens as far as with, well, either way, for the 3rd hand down under consecutive run or the last hand, I need a flower. So chances are I'm not going to be using that 5. But if I wanted to keep it, I don't know if 1 through 5, the first line would even come to be. Probably not. I'm too far away. I don't have 1s or 2s. I can pass blind if I wanted to keep it, just as like a little, I don't even know why I would keep it. But maybe if I were to pick another soap and I were to pick another, a 4 or 5, maybe I would end up changing from the concealed hand. So I'm going to do, just as a backup, I'm going to do that. Because even if I were to do flowers 4, 5, and 6, I need a pair of flowers. So for all 3 hands that I might want to do, I need that. I'm going to keep that for just
Courtesy pass.
Okay. Of course, I get that 1, but I am not changing to the first hand, 1 through 5. I'm going to do 2 tiles. And I didn't get anything back. And now that I have 2 definite discards, I don't have to make a decision at all right now. That means I'm going to get rid of everything until I'm left with, I've gotten 2 other tiles in, and then I have to make a decision as to which hand I want. We're at 99 tiles. If you divide that into 3, you've got 33 for the begin game, 33 the middle, and 33 the end. The first 33 tiles is when you can play your fastest. Don't worry about what you're throwing. and worried that you're going to give somebody Mahjong. Don't worry about holding on to a tile because you think somebody needs it. Really, the right thing to do is to get the freshest tiles out first. This way, if somebody is playing with those tiles, they're not set up, their hand's not strong enough, and you're getting them out early. Even if they call, it's better for somebody to call a tile than you holding tiles until later when they can call for Mahjong. So I'm going to go ahead and just start getting rid of these tiles.
8 crack. Flower.
And there's one flower.
Flower.
And another one.
Flower.
And another one.
9 bam. 2 dot. Soap.
So there's another soap. So, it's one less soap for that third hand down at this point. So just have to
3 crack.
see what happens. Be nice if I get another. So when I say get out fresh tiles, I always look to see what's on the board, and I want to get something out that's not out yet. Then I'll repeat my tiles.
1 crack. 7 crack. 2 bam. 4 bam.
All right. I'm, in a pretty good position here now. No matter what, I've got 2 9s. There's one out. I'm not even
9
having to
bam.
worry about anything. Just
5 bam. Green.
easy going right now. All I want to do is, okay, there's no 2s out, so the 2 would be
2
my
crack.
preference.
2 dot. 8 bam. Flower.
Oh boy, another flower. Woohoo! All right, so there is a green out. There's 2 9 bams out.
Green.
I'll get that out.
2 bam. 5 bam. West.
And there's no 6s on the board, so
6 bam.
6 bam would be the smarter one to
2
get
dot.
out.
2 dot.
No 1 bams out
1
yet.
bam.
Get it out.
4 crack. 6 crack. East.
I'll take another couple jokers. 2 bams out already. 9 bams, 2 are out, so I'll start repeating now
2
with the
bam.
2 bam.
5 bam. 4 bam. 3 bam. Call. 1 bam.
We have a caller with the pung of 3 bams.
8 dot. Green. Call. 1 dot.
Oh, look at that. Who would have thunk that he was playing greens when 2 are out on the board? There's 1 more alive green for Joker swap.
8 bam.
All righty, 8 bam, 2 out already. So either one of these can go.
8 bam. 8 crack. 1 dot. 8 dot.
Okay, I got a tile in, finally. All right, so right now I'm aiming for that bottom concealed hand. I need 1 more good pick and then I'll be ready and I'll be set. And that would be pretty nice because there's already 4 flowers out. That's a little worrisome. Come on.
9 bam. 2 dot. 2 crack. 9 bam.
Oh, I don't need that. And there are none out, which means I need to get it out. So that's how my brain works. I say, oh my God, there's none out. And now we are at 52 tiles. So when you get to 66 tiles, you're in the middle game. We're just entered into the middle game not too long ago, but nonetheless, we're still at a good point where we don't have to worry because we don't have any exposure showing where we have to think, oh my God, we're going to give Mahjong. Not at that point yet, but the earlier you get them out, the better.
7 dot. 3 dot.
Oh, there goes 1 tile that I would need, but I'm not going to call it. I'm going to stick to what I'm doing right now.
1 crack. 1 dot.
All right, so 6 bams. 1 is out here. And with the 3s here, I don't know, they could be playing 3-4, 3-4. They could, West could be playing a bunch of things. So I have no idea, but I do know I need to get it out.
6 bam. 9 crack. 4 crack. 8 crack,
All right, 5 bam sounds fresh to me, but it was early. Oh, no, they're 2 out. Okay,
5 bam,
we're good.
west,
Doesn't matter. I don't have to think about it really.
9 crack,
With no exposures, I don't have to worry too much. Ooh, I got the flower. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to discard the 5 bam, and that means I can mahjong on a 3 dot, a joker, if I pick a joker, but a 3 dot or a 6 dot is thrown, or if I pick a 3 dot, a joker or a 6 dot. So here we go.
5 dot, flower,
I don't need it now.
east, 4 dot,
That was kind of too close to call. Don't need the 4 dot.
north, call, 3 dot,
All right, now, remember we talked early on about the north and south, and they were coming and going and coming and going. And I thought that somebody could have been collecting them, and since they were never discarded early on, that could have been very predictable. Yeah, no, Phyllis, I meant I can call if it's my Mahjong tile. I'm not sure if you, I'm set to call now, so I'm good here. So here we go. And here's the 3 dot, and that hand is a flower with a punga 3s, a pair of 4, a pair of 5s, and a punga 6s. And I will call that for Mahjong. I can actually hit Mahjong.
Okay, now I wrote that before when you talked about calling something before you had the tile. You
okay.
said, I'm not going to call it. Well, you couldn't have called. Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean for the bottom hand. I meant if I was going to change it to
Okay.
flower, 3, 4 dragon, or 4, 5, because I had that extra 5 at the time.
Right.
Yeah, so no, not for that hand. It would have been if I were going to do a switcheroonie and do that 3rd hand down.
mahjong,
Yeah, so, yeah, sorry, I should have been more clear when I said that. All right, very, very cool. I won a hand. Yay! Finally. All right, so let's see what Wes was doing. Wes was doing the first hand under 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 with 1 exposure out. Very difficult to really pinpoint what he's doing. You know, once you get really good at playing, you could look at the discards. You probably can get an idea of what's not out there and guess what he's playing, but that's kind of an advanced stage. So, and let's see, north, south, of course, I knew somebody was going to collect those wins if they were smart. With the greens, with the any 2 dragons, line 3, that was one of my considerations initially. And then second line under wins and dragons, playing north and south as well. They were both playing north and south, but he was doing that mini run, the pair, and the Kong. Far from it though, but that's hysterical. That two of the bots were like, well, they're going around. I might as well, you know, capitalize on those wins. Yeah, oh yeah, surely 2 of them played. I'm happy I did not even consider going with the wins anyway. Who knows if they would have given them up at some point. All right, let's start again.
Charleston,
Get sorted. We got a joker to start again, which is nice. Let me put myself down here. All right, so again, I'm going to start working off of my pair, which is always a strength. And I've got 8, so those are evens. So I'm going to put my evens together right now and see what it looks like. Oh, pretty weak, but with the 8 dot, a little bit of like numbers going on there, little teeny bit of like numbers. One of the things about these 8s is they don't go real well with some of the other categories like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 or 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to look at some consecutive run to see what I could put together to see if I feel good about anything to do with consecutive run. I know that there is a 2-suit run, a 2-suit one, and our consecutive numbers of 7, 8, 7, 8. Of course, I'm missing stuff. Let's see. I would keep 5s as well. I like to keep numbers before and after if I'm going to do runs. So I'll think in terms of like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. So I can have those at least 4 numbers in between there. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing right now. I certainly could do other things, like not even consider the pair of 8s and do 1, 3, 3, 5s. I've got a lot of 1, 3, 5s going on here. But I want to try and see what happens if I collect all this here. If I get something in a run or even any like numbers comes in. So I'm going to do this and this and this. For now, I did get another 7. So I'm not going to think about what run I could do yet. I just want to like start just collecting these tiles and see what forms. Although I do have the 7 and 8 right there. So I'm going to pass this. And let's see, 3, 4, 5. I don't think there's any reason for me to keep that. Wrong. I mean, there are things, but they're too low, these numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. 5, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. I got another 7. I have a 9. I have an 8. I've got, let's see, wow, a lot of things going on here. So now I do have to make a decision about what I'm going to pass and what I'm going to keep. Let me just move this stuff down so I could think it through. All right, so I have 7, 8. If I got 7 BMs, I could do 7, 8, 7, 8. Third hand from the bottom under consecutive run. I could do, I've never gotten 6s, would have been nice, because I could do flower 6, 7, 8, mixed suit run, 5th hand down on the right side. I could do flower 7, 8. A little bit of flower 7, 8, 9, 9, but I'd have to give up the 8s. Not good. I'm going to continue for sure.
Charleston.
And I do not want to, I don't mind passing 2 like numbers, but I would not be crazy and pass 3 like numbers. So if I'm going to give up anything in the 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9 family there, I think I'm going to do, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this, this, and this. Unless you see something that says, don't do that. There's another great hand. I don't see it if it's there. I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to go ahead and 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, even if I got 6 dots, 6, 7, 8, 9 will work too. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I got a 9. So the 6, 7, 8, 9 would be very pretty. Make believe that Joker's a 6 right now. 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's see, what else? 6, 7, 8, 8. Yeah, I think I think that's kind of where it's heading right now. It still could be something else, but at this point, without that third suit, I can't even consider the fifth hand down on the right side. Okay. Oh, I got those tiles back. I'm giving them away because I don't want
Courtesy pass.
them. More threes. Boy, lots of threes going around here. All right, so let's see. Is there anything, any reason I should keep those? I don't think so. I'm going to get rid of them. I'm not going to even think of any other, like 5, 7, 7, 9 even.
South.
Hi, Marcy. Welcome. Welcome, everybody watching on YouTube. All right, we're going to just, again, first 33 tiles, just get out the freshest tiles. Don't think about anything. No worries.
3 crack.
It's the no worry phase of the
Five.
game. Ooh, I like that. And now I'm just going to keep an eye. I'm going to get rid of the wind. I do like to escalate winds so that there are exceptions to those fresh tiles, like tiles that you need to escalate because people play them often. You saw that last game, 2 players were playing the north and south. With those pungs of winds, they're very popular.
East.
So I'll get it out.
Green. Call. 5 bam.
Oh, we've got a caller already. Watch out for the green. All right, now I know there were a lot of threes going around, so I'll just get it
3
out.
bam. 9 crack. 3 dot. East.
Lots of threes were not wanted. Another joker. Are you kidding me? Well. I'm going to move this down here for right now because it looks like 6, 7, 8, 9 is going to be my deal here. Any reason? Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. I'll hold the 6. Just in case I were to go 6 crack. Let's see. 7 dot. If I got the other flower, I would consider switching to the fifth hand down on the right side. I would definitely consider that. Otherwise, it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. Nonetheless, we're in consecutive run no matter what. I'm going to go ahead and get rid. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should hold the 8 crack too, because I could do 7 dot 8 crack 9 bam the same way I could do 6 crack 7 dot 8 bam. So I'll get rid of 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the 8 dot. A lot of
8
things to
dots.
keep track of
North.
with this game.
6 bam.
Until I get a tile that I have to consider calling. I got the flower. Oh my God. All right, so here we go. I wish that one end had a double so I didn't have to call something with putting up 2 jokers. But I thought I was going to go 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at how this game changes. Crazy. I mean, I can call the 6 crack, I can call the 7 dot, and I can call the 8 bam. The question is, what might be the better choice? 7 dot 8 bam, 7 dot 8 crack 9 bam. There's no way to know. There's no way. I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to get rid of the 8.
8 crack. Red. So 5 dot. 1 crack.
Just
7
get rid of
bam.
all the tiles that I don't need.
6 bam. 3 crack.
Okay, I don't need that. 1, 6, 7, 8. Nope.
5 crack. Call. 7 crack.
Oh, that's why you get tiles out, because you want people to go ahead and get rid of the tiles. So you want to force a call like that. You don't want to hold the tile that you think somebody needs. Nonetheless, I get them out early.
1 bam,
All right, I don't need that.
9 dot, 3 dot, north, south,
Oh, big decision, guys. Big decision. Decision time. All right. If I do 6, 7, 8, 9, we've got, I can call the 6 dot with 1 joker. I can call the 7 dot for the Kong for 6, 7, 8, 9. I can call the 8 bam without a joker, although I have, and then I have this. So the question becomes, which hand makes the most sense? This one does. My husband yelled, I heard him in the other room. He said, this one does. Well, this one makes a lot more sense because I don't have to put up all those jokers with a tile and give every other player, I have an opportunity. I have a 1 in 4 chance of grabbing that joker. But 3 other players have as well an opportunity to do it. So as far as the number of tiles, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's even Steven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So 11 one way, 11 the other way. You're going to find something out about Mahjong. Whenever you have to make a choice, it's the same exact number. So if it's the same number, you pick the smartest hand. This is smarter than the other hand because, and I just want to show it to you again so you really get this, because this is really a good learning. 6, 7, whoop, oh, there we go, and 8. Okay, if the 6 crack went out, I'd either have to let it go or call it and put up 2 jokers with it. So in this particular case, the other hand makes more sense. Not only that, I like the other hand, and I'll tell you why I like the other hand better. Because I got an extra joker to use wherever I want it. 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually think in terms of, oh, I can call the 9 with 1 joker. I don't even need a joker for the 8. So I've actually got an extra joker for placement as far as that goes. So this is stronger, makes more sense. I'm going to hope that somebody calls a flower and puts it up with a joker, and I'm going to get a little joker bait with my other flower. But let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead, and this is what I'm doing. I'm committed to this hand. So we're doing it.
6 crack, 4 crack, 6 crack, 1 dot,
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. Somebody call a flower.
flower, 2 dot,
Ah,
5 dot. So
all right. So let's see. 3 crack out early and another 3 crack out. Well, I'll hold the flower for a little bit. Sometimes I like to hold flowers just until we're now right into the second, third. So we're in the middle game. I won't hold it too long, but very often if I hold it a little bit and somebody throws a flower and somebody else calls it at the time they're ready to call it with a joker up, I can then get to swap. So let's just see if it works. But I only got 2 tiles, so if I pick one more or call a tile,
1 crack,
I'm gonna get
1
gotta
bam,
get everything out.
8 bam,
Oh, there we go. I am going to call a pong, and I don't even have to put up a joker. Yay.
call,
All right, there we go. I'm not keeping the flower.
flower,
All right, so let's see what
One crack.
I can mahjong on. I can mahjong on a 6 dot, a 7 dot, or a 9 dot. And I can mahjong with those 3 plus picking a joker. Nice. What I told you, Phyllis. I told you, Karen. What did I say? I said I had this amazing feeling that I was going to get a lot of jokers tonight.
4 dot, call, 1 bam,
Ooh, okay. 4 dots, no jokers.
2 crack, 9 crack, 2 crack, 1 dot,
At this point, I want to win. I'm not worried about what I'm throwing at this time, and I wouldn't even consider holding anything back or breaking up my hand.
7
I'm in
bam,
too good a position. Oh, I don't need that.
flower, 2 bam, 1 dot, 6 crack,
Wrong number.
8 crack, 7 crack, joker swap, 8 dot,
Nice.
6 crack,
Oh, let's see. North and south. 1 was out. 2 was out. All right. I don't think
North.
anybody's playing
2 dot.
north and south this time.
south, 8 crack,
Wrong.
9 crack, west, 3 bam, 6 dot,
Oh, there we go.
Mahjong,
Mm. Sometimes you got to have a good run, especially when you lose so many, right? All right, let's see what West was playing. Consecutive run, line number 2, flower, and oh no, 2, 3, 4, 5. The pung kwong on the right side with the 2 bams and dots. Oh, he was far away. And Joe, line 6, consecutive run, 4, 5, 4, 5. Not bad. Not bad. Coming in pretty nice. Line 2 of 2023 with the I'm in line 3. I think I said line 2. Line 3 with any dragons. I like that. 2023. He was set very, very nicely there. Wow. Or she. Sorry, Agatha. All right, let's go again.
first Charleston,
Woohoo. Oh, I think I was bragging too much. Karma. You know what they say about karma. All right, let's put this down here where I like to keep my wins and dragons. And 6. My pair. We're going to work off of my pair. All right, let's see. Well, let's first take the 2, 4, 6, 8. There's very little there. I'm not happy about that. Let's look at consecutive runs. There's no like numbers. 3 plus 3 equals 6. I have 1, 3. If I wanted to, I could keep it for the addition hand. I need 3 bams and flowers, lots of flowers. Of course, I have no jokers, so I should look at something in the singles and pairs, 3, 6, 9, possibly, maybe. I'll keep that and that for 3, 6, 9. What else could I do? 5, 6, 5, 6. Singles and pairs. If I don't get jokers, I feel like try some singles and pairs because they're baby bits of the bigger hand. So you can always bounce out of them if you start getting jokers. Let's see. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got a whole piece of a hand right there. Look at that. A part of every grouping right there. Pung, kong, pung, kong. We played that before. So can I get rid of, can I keep the run stuff? Can I keep an eye on maybe the 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs, or the second hand down with the 3 consecutive numbers with the 3 suits? Why not? I mean, yeah, I can do it, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll do this and see what happens. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 now with 2 suits. I like when that happens because it gives me more flexibility. 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was trying to think of possibly the 4th hand down under consecutive run. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing stuff though. I'm missing stuff. All right, let's see. If I want to keep 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9 is very weak. 6, 7, very weak. I don't have anything really strong to hold on to in that singles and pairs. Everything is just, it's too weak. I'm gonna get rid of the East. I'm gonna get rid of, I'm gonna stay with the runs. The runs are very flexible as long as you use them right. I do find that very often beginner players will like the runs, but they just collect 1 suit. That's all they do is just get rid of odd suits and keep 1 suit, and they end up with a run of 1 suit. Will you Mahjong? Yeah, occasionally you will, but you really limited yourself. And so when I say you got to use them, the consecutive run, the right way, making sure that you know all the options of mixed suit hands in there. All right, so let's see. I don't want to get rid of that either because I've got 3 crack, 4 crack, 5 dot, 6 dot. I've got that pung kong going in a bunch of different ways. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this and this. All right, nothing really great coming in here. First left, I'll go ahead and mix up, break up the wins. Okay, so I've got 3 crack, 4 crack, 5 dot, 6 dot, 4 bam, 5 bam, 6 dot, 7 dot, 4 crack, 5 crack, 6 dot, 7 dot. Oh, lots of options. Not one thing to help me with my cause. Not nice. But I'm continuing. Oh, I got a tile. Woohoo. Okay, so now I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 stronger, which could be done with the cracks as well. And it looks like if that's the case, I'll hold the 5 dot just in case the 5 dot, 6 dot, 7 dot, if I ended up getting flowers for the 3rd, 5th line down on the left side. But I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to do this. Oh, I do have 3, 4, 5, 6, but then I can't use my 2 pairs. So forget that. Don't look. Don't look beyond. You got lots going on.
Courtesy pass.
Did I get anything else in? I did not get anything else in. I got the red back. 5, 7, 7. Nope. I'm trying to see if I have any. I have 5, 7, 7, 9, but then I can't use the 6, the pairs. So I'm going to do the 3. Just keep sticking to it.
West.
Look at this. I keep getting back the same tiles. Okay, we're just going to hope that we get some good tiles in. All right, we got a 5. We'll keep that, and I'll go ahead and get out the wind.
South. Flower.
Another flower. There's
Eight
that red
crack.
nobody wanted.
North. 7 bam. East. East. North. North. So
I'm pretty sure nobody's using winds now, so.
9 dots.
A joker. Woohoo. Okay, get out tiles that are fresh.
Flower. 6 crack.
Okay. Look at that. Now I don't have to think about what I'm doing yet until I run out of discards. So
7 bam.
that's
9
pung
dots.
kong. Pung kong is
7
powerful.
bam.
That configuration,
crack.
boy, especially in the consecutive run. Oh, look at that. Okay. We're going to be running them out of the
bam.
options soon,
8
but the
crack.
5 dots are probably going to go as well
7
since I
crack.
don't have any flowers yet.
6 dots.
Oh, okay. So if I were to do it, I don't need that 6 dot, and I'm not going to call it and do 5, 6, 7, depending on a pair of flowers. That would be kind of silly of me. So I'm ignoring it. Don't need that. And I believe I passed that at some point. Yeah, I did pass it. There you go.
1 bam.
Good reason to get it out early.
1 crack. 5 crack.
Okay, so I can't call that even if I want it because it would be a Kong.
Green. 2 crack.
I'll keep the
crack.
pair for a while. Maybe I'll get some joker bait out of it.
9 bam. Red.
If anybody watching doesn't know what joker bait is, it's when you have a pair that you're not using. Sometimes I've even had a pung that I'm not using. And you wait till about close to the end of the middle game, no further than that. Discard it and hope somebody calls and puts up a joker for you to grab. Now that I've gotten another 5 bam, I'm pretty convinced that I'm going to be doing 4, 5, 6, 7. I can call the 4 bam and I can call the 5 bam or 7 dot with a joker, and then I would need one more good pick. I'll hold on to that pair a little bit longer. Now the 4, 5 crack went out, but the 4 crack has not gone out. So that needs to get out.
4 crack. 8 dots. 2 crack. Red.
Okay, and no 4 dots out. So that means that has to get out.
4 dots. 9 crack. 1 dot. 8 dots.
Okay, don't need that. And it's not out. Got to get out.
6 bam. 2 crack.
We're in the middle game now.
1 crack. South.
And 1 crack, 2 of them are out. 5 crack, only 1 is out. So that makes that more of a priority for me to get out.
5 crack. Green. East. 7 bam.
Okay, 2 bam. Oh, 47 tiles left. Okay, now I'm going to start dumping these because it's getting a little too close for comfort for me. Once we get to 33 tiles, we're in the end game. So this is perfect time. Let's see if somebody calls a 5 dot and puts it up with a joker.
5 dots. Green.
Bummer.
So 8 dots.
All right. Any 2 bams out? I don't see any. What means that has to get out. Because I don't see any.
2 bam. 5 dots. 6 bam. 8 bam. Call. 9 dots.
Oh, an 8 bam, no jokers.
South.
Somebody's got a lot of jokers, though.
1 crack.
No jokers in either of those exposures. Oh, a flower. Got to get that out right now. Now, somebody's going to call that. Have a feeling. But we got to get it out because it's getting towards the end game. I like to get them out before the last.
Flower. 2
No.
bam. Dope. Dope.
Unbelievable. Okay, 3/8 are out. That's very safe. 2 1 cracks are out. 1 2 1 cracks, 5 cracks, 1. Looks like 1. 5 crack. Okay, so that means that's the most, that's the tile I've got to escalate the most.
5 crack. Red. Flower. 2 bam.
Who's playing with my tiles? Somebody might be. Okay, 6 cracks. Even if there's 1 there. Okay, this could be a call. There's only 1 and it was early on, but that's okay.
6 crack. 1 bam.
No.
7 crack.
Unbelievable. I'm just
9
like
bam.
shocked about this. What's going on? Ooh, risky, but I'm going to take a chance.
Flower. Green. 9 crack. 7 crack.
Somebody's playing that's a definite safe tile. So the 5 dot and the 3 crack there's 3 5 dots out. 1, where were they? Thought there were 3 out. How come I thought there were more 5 dots out? Or was it the 1 crack? 1, 2, 3. That was the 1 crack. Okay, so I'm gonna get the 5 dot out.
5 dots. Flower. Flower. South.
Unbelievable.
5 dots. 1 bam. 4 dots.
You would think that with all the jokers, they must be evenly split and they just haven't gotten their tiles.
5 crack.
9 crack. Doesn't sound too familiar. Oh, there's 1 right there. 1. Okay, so there's 2 out. Okay, so there's 13 tiles left, and I am 4, 5, 6, 7. I am 5 tiles away from Mahjong. So this is when it's a no-brainer. I have 3 picks left. 4, 8, 12, right? 4, 8, 12, and then it's my turn to discard. So yes. So with that said, I can't Mahjong. So I'm going to want to throw the safest tile that I can possibly throw. And there are 3 1 cracks out. So that to me would be one of the safer tiles. I just have this strange feeling that we're playing, there's other people are playing against me, but I'm going to throw the 1 crack.
1 crack. East. 6 bam.
Because I can't Mahjong. Might as well just play it safe. I'll go ahead and discard. Let's see. See, there's been no 4s, no 5s out, just mine. And there are jokers out there, lots of them in their hands. 6 dots might be the next best, and then the joker as well. So right now, somebody could need a 6 dot, but it's my safest bet with the joker. I mean, I've got to have to throw 1 more tile anyway. Maybe it'll give me a hint. Maybe I'll do the joker first,
2 bam.
and it'll let me know. Somebody will throw a tile. Okay,
West.
so Joe broke. Joe threw a joker, meaning he probably broke up his hand. 1, 2, 3. And then there were a lot of souths out already, so I'm pretty sure this is safe.
North. 1 bam. Joker.
Okay, Agata. So everybody's, looks like everybody broke up their hand. So,
Big Stot. Joker. Wall game.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, the jokers were thrown. So 2, 3. I didn't realize that many were thrown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Wow. Wall game. Okay, but that's how you do it when it gets to the point of the end game like that. And you do want a Mahjong, but it doesn't make any sense. Under the circumstances, I knew there were lots of jokers in other players' hands, and I knew I couldn't Mahjong. So what do? We just play safe.
First Charleston.
I got 1 joker to start, and I have 3 west. So I'm going to leave that stuff right there for right now. And let's see what we could do other than a full hand of wins. We could do a 2, 0, 2, 3. Line number 4 on the right side is a good possibility. I could get rid of, keep the west and get rid of, let's see what else I could do. So flower, I have 1 flower, 2, 0, 2, 3, east and west. That would be very nice. Line 3. And if I want to switch out, if I get any more for the run, I could do the mini run, 2, 3, 4, line 2 on the right side. I'm going to break this up like that. And I got a 3. How pretty is that? I also got a 4 for the 2, 3, 4 run. And that means I do have 3 tiles to pass. So I could do line 2 east of the winds, and I could do line 4. Woohoo! Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I got it green. I don't think I'll be switching out to doing anything else like 2023 line number 3. I'm just going to continue with this like this. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Oh, yes, I am continuing for sure. Oh, Karen, thank you so much. Yes, I'm feeling better, and thank you so much. See you hopefully next week. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so now we have 2, 3, 4, 5. That bottom hand under consecutive run is forming as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, but I need pairs, lots of pairs, so that would not be a smart thing to do. So I'm going to do this, and let's see, does it matter which I do? 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, nope, does not matter. Oh, somebody's got east, I bet.
Could it be passed?
Look at that. I'll do 3. I just need some joker help.
Flower.
Oh, golly, the north and south and no east. How crazy. Oh, quince line number 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I could have done it. It kept the 5, but to be honest, to give up those 3 west, I don't know if I would have done a quince. I typically don't do quince unless I have 3 jokers to start. That is just my MO. Now, I am not going to keep the other wins because I've got too much nice stuff going on there. So I'll just get rid of them. Oh, ignore. Get rid of them.
Flower. 7 bam. 6 crack.
All right, I'll get rid of the
North.
other wind.
North. Red. 9 crack.
And then I'll just keep going and getting out those fresh tiles until I get an east or a
One bam,
joker
8
or one of my 2, 3, 4 run.
2 bam. 9 bam. 8 bam. 2 crack. Call. 7 dot.
Oh, I passed that in
Joker swap,
the very
4 crack.
beginning.
Call. 1 bam.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, 2, 4 with a 2, 4, 2 pungs, 2, 4. Let's see, what is that? Oh, 2, 3. Which? Oh, 1 through 5, line 1. Well, line 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got it.
7 bam.
Oh, I don't need that, do I? Nope. All right, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of it.
So 1 crack. 6 crack. Green.
All right, any 2 bams out yet? No. Go, just get them out.
2 bam. 4 bam. North. 3 bam.
Oh, that's a definite go out ASAP,
1 crack. 9 bam. 1 dot.
especially since Joe needs it.
2 dot.
There goes one of my 2s for the, if I were to want to do
Oh,
the mini
yeah.
run. Ooh, interesting. Wow.
3 bam.
See, if I called that, if I got the joker, then I'd be giving up my 2, 0, 2, 3, and I really can't do that.
North.
But I don't want anybody else to get it. Somebody's playing the east and west. All right, there's a 6 bam out, an 8 dot out, a 7 bam out, and no 5 bams. So that's what we'll get out.
5 bam. 9 bam. Flower. 8 bam.
Oh, man. All right. No 8 cracks
8
out.
crack.
Get it out.
1 bam. 4 crack. Flower.
Oh, I got an east. Yay. Okay, so these have all gone out. So what I do have to be careful of, if I'm going to do, oh, I need a 2. I do need a 2 dot. How come I feel like I had that? I messed up here. I didn't mess up, but I need a 2 dot for the 2, 0, 2, 3. So I need a 2 no matter what. I need that pair. So I should have kept that 5. If I had thought about it, I would have kept that option open on that end, but I can't cry over spilt milk.
6 bam. 5 bam. 5 bam. 1 dot.
Okay, let's see if we're going to have a call, if we're going to make his life harder.
3 crack. 6 dot.
Woohoo.
Joker swap. 8 crack. 4 dot.
Oh, well, now I can't make that hand, so I should have kept that. I should have done a joker exchange.
South.
So bad
8
me.
crack. Mahjong.
Okay, well, I'm happy that he got me out of my misery, but I definitely made some poor choices there. And the reason is because as soon as he put up the 2, 2 dots and I had only 1 chance of getting the other 2 dot, I should have taken the joker and I could have gone for something else. I could have even done 3, 4, 5 and I gave up the 5, which I shouldn't have done, but he had 5s. So my hand was kind of in a bad spot. Even if I wanted to do ones, he was playing with my run completely, Wes. Oh, that hand was not meant to be. Yeah, not meant to be. Okay. Carol, 1, 2, 3, 4 didn't work out either. All right, let's see. What did he play? 5, 7, 7, 9. Very nice. Pun Kong, line 2, right side. And Joe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something. Pun Kong again, it looks like. And then West, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh yeah, consecutive run 1 was Joe, 1 through 5. Let's see something. How many 1 cracks were out? 1, only 2, I think. Yeah, 2. So if 1 more had gone out, we could have called his hand dead. All right, let's do
First Charleston.
another game. I got 1 more joker and I got a pair of flowers, but no other pairs. Well, let's see what we can do with this mess of a hand. It's not really a mess. No hand is a mess. All right, flower. I do like the 7. I'm gonna put all right, let's see. Sorry for that pause there. We're having like technical audio difficulties here. 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just trying to think of all of the different, we've got a lot of run stuff going with 5 through 8. We've got some like number potentials going on. I even like that concealed hand under like numbers, so I might want to keep all that and keep all the 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is a very pretty path, but you know what? I don't care really at this point. All right, so let's see. Now we've got 9s. Woohoo! Okay. So many things. Look at how many things we got going on. See, I want to do a hand with flowers. So flower 5, 6, 7, 7. That is second from the bottom under consecutive run. 5, 6, 7, 7. That's a possibility. Let's see. 6, 7, 7, 8, 7, 8. Okay. We'll keep. I want to keep this. Might want to keep that. 5, 6, 7, 7. I know we're getting rid of that. Oh man. I want to get rid of this, but what a beautiful path that is. That's like ridiculous. 5, 6, 7, 7. I want to keep those dragons for a little bit. 7, 8, 7, 8. So maybe what I'll do is 7, 8, 9, 9. Phyllis said 7, 8, 9, 9. Hold on. 7, 8, 9, and 9. So 5, 6, 7, 7, and 7, 8, 9, 9. 5, 6, 7, 7. 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay. I guess I'm not going for that concealed hand then. I don't like to pass soaps in the Charleston because they have a dual roll, but we'll see what happens with what we get. Nada. I'm not keeping those. All right, we got one more 7. 5, 6, 7, 7. 5, 6, 7, 7. And then we have lots of other run stuff. 6, 7, 8, mixed suit, all kinds of good stuff. So let's see what our backup is going to be. 6 bam, 7 dot, and 9 crack. 5, 6, 7, 7. And since I
Second
have to
Charleston.
continue, I don't want to pass the soap. I'm going to have to take one of the 9s, but I want to keep that 9. I mean, I want to keep, hold on, 6, 7, 7, 8. I thought I had 3 in a row. 6, 7, I don't. 5, 6, 7, 8 though, but then I don't use the flowers for the pun kwong. You know, if I did that, it's a whole hand there. 6, 7, for some reason I thought I had the 3 suits already, but I don't, unless I got rid of it. No, I don't think I did. 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. Let me think this through here. So 5, 6, 7, 7. We want that. We want to keep 7, 6, 7. I don't know. 7,
8, 9, 9.
7, 8. Oh, right. 7. Oh, but I know that is definitely an option, but then I have to get rid of the soap. I hate to pass the soap, but you know what? I'm going to pass it because this year, Pam, I'm not as worried about passing soaps as normal because there's only 4 hands under there. I don't even think they're played as much as they have been in previous years. So I'm going to do that. That way I can keep that 7, 8, 9, 9 open. Now I have that 6, 7, 8. I think I gave it away for some odd reason. So do I keep that as a backup? Because I don't need any. I don't need to worry about pairs. I have my pair. And if so, then I have to keep 7, 8, 9 dot, 9 bam, and 9 crack. And I can pass this and this. And 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 9. I can still, what was I keeping before? 7, oh, I was keeping 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, am I right? I think I'm like losing it here. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. I like 7, 8, 7, 8 too, but that is, all right. So I think that's the one I can get rid of safely. Ah, man, a little confusing. All right, 7, 8, 9, or 7, or 7, 8, 9. See, that's the wrong 9. Okay. Well, we're getting rid of this, and we're getting rid of this, and we're getting rid of this. So we're going to get something going on in that 7, 8, 9 area.
Courtesy pass.
Ah, and now we have another 7. Maybe like numbers. We'll do 2. And my brain is like hurting right now. In case anybody wants to know, my brain is killing me. I've got gonna have to make a decision at some point. For sure. Seven, 8, and 9. That's one very good option right there. That's the safest without needing to worry about a pair. Now, if I get the 8 dot, then 7, 8, 9 bam, 9 crack will also be very good. In the meantime,
North. Flower.
I don't have to make a hard, fast decision yet, and I am not going to call that to commit to 7, 8, 9, 9 at this point.
Flower. East.
Watch them all the flowers go out. Oh my goodness, that helps. Okay, so we've got flower, 7, 8, 9. I can call the 7 dot. I can call the 8 crack. I need one more good pick for the 9 bam. Or flowers, the second hand from the bottom. 7, if I get the 8 dot, I can switch over to the 9, 9, which would look like this. 7, 8, 9, 9. Because it's 7 crack, 9, 8, 7, 8 with the cracks. I don't have the right 9 at this point. Okay, so we need to keep 7. I want to keep this in this order so I don't get too confused. 7, 8, and 9. And then 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, I'm dumping the 7s. That's what it looks like I'm doing. The 7s are going. The only other thing would be is if I wanted to do like numbers, and I don't have the pair yet for that. So
7
it's
crack.
going.
So. Flower.
Not committing to that other hand at this point, unless I get that 8 dot.
6 bam. Call. So.
A caller.
6 crack.
All right, well, that was passed in the Charleston, so I'm getting that out.
7 bam. 5 dot. 8 bam. East. 6 dot. Flower.
I'm still not calling it.
8 bam.
All right, let's see. So the red went out. Somebody's still holding the red. Maybe it's a good idea to get it out in
Red.
case they're
Call.
playing it.
9
Ah, see, that probably forced them. Well, no, they already had 2 reds, but they obviously just picked up a red to be able to call that. Or maybe they were not sure what hand they were playing and we forced her to call it. Who knows? All right, well, there goes a 9 if we were doing 7, 8, 9, 9. Not, like I said, unless I get that 8 dot, I'm not committing myself to something. All right,
2
that's
dot.
got to get out.
Green. Green. 4 dot.
No 2s, got to go.
2 bam. Call. Green.
Aha, that's why you get them out early.
3 bam.
All right, so 2 and 6. So it could be 2, 2. What are they playing? 2, 4, 6, 8. Pung Kwong, Pung Kwong. Left side, line 3, third line down under 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. All right, 5 dot is out already. 7 bam is out already, so it doesn't matter which 2, 5, no, 1, 5 dot. Doesn't matter which one.
7 bam. 4 bam. East.
He wasn't ready to call it. That's why it's a good thing when you can get them out early.
2 crack. East. 8 bam. 6 crack.
Okay.
3 dot. 4 crack. 8 dot.
All right, so there goes an 8 dot.
8 dot.
There goes another one.
Left.
All right, that's a safe tile because there's 3 2s up. I mean, somebody could need it. We see the craziest things happen, but in this particular case, 7, 8, 9, 9, I still have the 5 dot that I can
5
get rid
dots.
of
1
before I
crack.
have to make a final decision.
1 bam. 6 bam.
It's like, is that your final answer? All right, definitely need to get that out.
5 bam. 1 bam. 5 crack. 7 dots.
Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to commit to 7, 8, 9 mixed suit because I can call it without having to put up a joker. Why not do it? When you got 4, I call it the rule of 4.
Call.
And now this is the safest tile that I have in my hand, so I will keep that for the last tile to discard and
9 crack.
start
1
getting those
bam.
out. I need one
1
more
crack.
good pick.
3 dots.
Oh, too bad I didn't get the 8 dot. All right, I'll hold that for just a little bit. I'll get out the 8 dot. Well, I know 2, 4, 6, 8, they're not playing flowers. And maybe not, because let me just see, 3, 6, 9. If it was 3, 6, 9 dot, he would need greens. Okay, there's 3 greens out. If it was 3, 6, 9, I'm thinking of the third hand down under 3, 6, 9 to figure out whether he's playing a 2023 hand, the Winds and Dragons. All right, so if it's a 3 and 6, 9 bam, he can't be playing that because Joe has 3, 6 bams. So maybe he's playing a 2023 with flowers. Or could it be one of the winds, north and south? There are no north and south out. Chances are Agatha is playing line 3. So in that particular case, at this point, it doesn't matter much, but I could hold it for just a little tiny bit more.
8 dots. 3 bam.
Just to see if somebody calls, puts out a flower and calls it, but there's 4 out already.
1 crack. South.
Ah, look at that. I guess he's not playing with that, nor so, well, maybe he's just not
Yeah.
ready.
3
Call it.
bam.
It's not an easy hand, that third hand down, because it's a Kong. So if you don't have the joker, you know, the natural tiles are jokers, it's hard to get
4
that.
crack. Call. South.
4 crack. Is there a live joker? Yes, there is.
8 dots.
Now, the only other hand Agatha could be playing is the third hand down. I don't think he's playing the 3, 6, 9 third hand down. In my opinion, it might be 2023.
9 dots.
Look at that. Oh, I would not want to put up a 9 bam with that many jokers, but
Flower. South. 7 crack. 8 crack.
all right, we're calling it for a con.
Call.
Now I don't have to worry about exposing 9 bams with the jokers. Okay, so that's a safe tile. This is why you set yourself up so nicely like this. Now I can rest assured that I don't have to worry about what I'm discarding. We're at 40 tiles. We're getting ready to go into the end game, which is the last 33 tiles. Hello, Sue. Thanks for joining. And Shirley said line 3 also for Agatha. So yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
2 bam. 9 dots. 9 dots. 5 dots.
All right, 3 dot. Sounds like it's fresh. Where's 1 out actually here? West playing with mixed suit run. Well, I don't know.
3 dots. 5 dots.
Nope.
3 bam. 7 bam. 1 crack. West.
And I want to win, so I'm not going to worry too much about what I throw at this point. unless somebody has 3 exposures up and I know I have the Mahjong and no chance of winning, I probably would break up my hand, but
5 crack,
at this point, probably not. Ooh, ooh, this is such a hot tile. Oh, but I want to take a chance because I do want to win. There's how many flowers out? 4. I have 2. Let's hope that this is not, it's just a call and not a Mahjong. Hold your breath.
green, left, 6 crack,
Oh my
6 dots,
God. How fun is that?
north, 5 bam, 5 bam, 4 dots, 1 bam, 9 bam,
Here we go.
Mahjong,
All righty. We have 3 tonight so far. Woohoo! We got time for one more hand too. So Wes is playing 1, 2, 3, 4, and Agatha was playing the 3rd hand down. And wow, we kind of on the dragons because she needed a lot of flowers, which is what I was hoping was going to be the case. And 2, 4, 6, 8. But Joe is far from anything too. All right.
first Charleston,
Oh, another no joker hand. But we've got a pair of 4s and a pair of 5s. How pretty is that? We've got flower, 4, 5, and 6, 6 forming, and I've got the pairs. Wouldn't that be nice to get 6 bams? Second hand from the bottom, forming beautifully there. We've got 8 dots. Those 8 dots may work out with 2 crack, 4 crack, 6 dot, and 8 dot. That would be another wonderful possibility. Nice. All right. I might even want to keep the east for a little mini run if I happen to get some east and west during the game. So I think I'm going to choose the green, the 3, and the 4. Oh, we got a 6. So our 2, 4, 6, 8 is looking good. And our 4, 5, 6, 6 is looking good. And I'm going to pass. I'm not going to do the wins, worry about the wins, but I'm not going to, I think I'll do this. They're opposite. When I mean opposite, north and south and east and west are played in several hands, but not together in that many. There are other hands, but they've got singles and pairs like lines 4 and 5, and then 6 is a concealed. So I'm not too worried. All right, 4, 5, 6, 6. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean 2, 4, 6, 8. No. All right, we'll just keep going on. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't want the 3. I wanted the 2. I got to continue.
second Charleston,
I mean, I do have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be a possible, but that's got 2 kongs at the end there. I don't know if I wanted to do that. All right, so line number 4, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 and possible 7. But I don't want to pass a south, a green, and a soap. So I'm not going to keep that. I got lots of good options already going on, so. 4, 5, 6, 6. No. Two. 4, 6, 8. Wow, look at that. All right, we're on the last right. So I can do this and not pass the soap because it would be a brand new fresh tile going out at the very, very end. And I don't want to do that.
Courtesy pass.
So I have opted not to do that. 4, 5, 6, 6. Nope. Okay, so I will do 2.
Flower.
And 4, 5, 6, 6. I got the other 6 for 4, 5, 6, 6. 4. Come on. 4, 5. I need 4 flowers, of course. Okay, so I've got
Flower.
2, 4, 6, 8, and 4, 5, 6, 6. So 2, 4, 6, 8 in 2 suits, line 2, line 3, sorry, right hand side, and flower 4, 5 with the 6, 6, 6 in the 2 suits, second hand from the bottom.
4 dots.
I definitely need some joker help here, you guys.
8 bam. 1 dot. 3 crack. 6 bam.
Right, there's 1 6 bam of my hand that I wanted. 6, 6, 9.
3 bam. 7 bam.
Oh, I should get this out early. The soap, since I since I kept it, really should be what I
7 dots.
got out first.
7 crack. So, east. Green. 8 bam. 1 bam.
Just looking and making
One
sure
dot.
I get out the tiles that are
7
fresh.
dots. So,
All right, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 4. All right, let's see. This is
5
fresh.
bam. East.
Now I could get out the red too. The red is fresh.
Green. South. Call. 9 crack.
Oh, we have a south caller. All right, so let's see what he's
Call. 3
playing.
dots.
Oh, and through 9 cracks and no jokers in either. 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. Blah. All right, 7 is out already. The red is not out. I'll get the red out.
Red. 3 crack. 3 dots. 7 bam.
Finally, a joker. Okay. Okay, to maintain what I'm trying to keep track of, 7 would be the one to go.
7 bam. 7 dots. 5 bam. West.
4, 6, 8. Nope, it would not be the way I'm going.
8 bam. 8 bam. 1 crack. 1 crack.
Don't need that.
7 crack. 4 bam. Call. 7 dots.
4 bam, and there is 1 joker still available.
1 bam.
Who's got my tiles?
West. West. Red. 2 crack.
So he's playing a mini run, north-south mini run. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8. I cannot call that and commit to that at this point. If it were a Kong and I had the other 2, I would probably do it. But at this point, I don't want to give up my only joker right now. So I'm saying ignore. If I had that before, it would have been nice.
1 dot.
Now, the next time,
So,
I'll be able to make a better decision about what I'm going to do. Because if I do 4, 5, 6, 6, I could call the flower. Whoops, where's the 5? I could call the flower, but if I put up a flower with 2 jokers, everybody's going to eat them up right away. I mean, yeah, I have a chance, but we'll see what happens.
3
I
bam,
hope I'm not put in that situation where I have to make a decision.
7 bam, 5 crack,
2, 4, 6. Nope, I already have the pair, so I don't have to worry about that.
8 dot,
Okay, so let's take a look, reassess. 2, 4, 6, 8. And I can call it with 1 joker. I can call the 4 crack. I can call the 6 dot. This is the way to go. So I'm going to call it. That way I don't have to put up all the jokers with the flower, which is definitely going to get eaten up.
call,
So we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8. Third line down on the right side. I'm going to hold on to my flower for a little bit just to see if I can get someone else to call 1 and put up a joker with someone else's discard. And what tiles are the hottest that I need to get out? So the 6 bam was out early. The pair is nice and safe for me. Maybe not, but if I do discard it a little bit later, not too much longer. 1 went out already. Maybe Agatha needs it, but I doubt it because I don't think there is any hand with, nope, maybe nobody needs it. So I might have safe tiles. I may have some good safe tiles there.
joker swap, 9 dot,
Joker swap already.
call, north,
Oh, okay, like numbers. So this has got to go out, but I really would love, we know that he needs 4 flowers. There's 2 out. I can hold it for a little bit. Even if I gave him Mahjong, it still would be fun to hold it for a little bit. Phyllis, you've seen me do this more than 1 time and get a joker. So 49 tiles, a little bit longer. North and south, what is the run? I mean, we probably could look and guess. We could probably guess. Wouldn't it be a hoot if he is playing, well, 3 cracks are not out. Could he be playing 3, 4, 5 crack? Well, he could be. Okay, I don't need that.
call, 6 dot,
Oh, wow. 2, 4, 6, 8. He's playing the same hand I'm playing. All right, so here's the 6 dot. I can call it for a pung. And let's see, flower or try to get, again, I don't think anybody's using this. I know somebody's going to call it and then grab a joker. All right, I'll break that up
1
first.
dot, joker swap, 6 dot, 5 bam,
I need 1 more joker. 5 dot. 5 dot. Could he be playing 4, 5, 6? 5, 6, 7? There are not a lot out. This is going soon.
5 dot, flower,
Nope. Oh my God. Agatha, who threw it? Wes threw it. And if Wes threw it, okay, let's see.
Mahjong,
Oh, okay. Wes gave him the, look at, I would have given him Mahjong with the flower. What I was hoping would happen is that he would have called the flower and put up the joker and I could have done the exchange. But I'm happy Wes threw it and gave him Mahjong because it would have been me. Well, what do you know? All right. I think that was fun though. That was fun. A lot of good learning opportunities again. And I had a fun time. Thank you so much, everybody watching from YouTube. It's been a lot of fun spending Wednesday evening with you. I hope you join me again. And on Sunday night, I'm going to be posting the event for Sunday night. I don't normally have 2 expert connects 2 weeks in a row, but the previous one had been rescheduled because of the Jewish holiday. And Sunday night, I have a very special guest on. If you come and join in, or you can always watch the replay, Ron Tyson, wonderful guy. And he does some really incredible things for seniors. So he's also an author. So I hope you join me. And he's a Mahjong player. Everybody I have on is connected to Mahjong. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody who's watching on YouTube, for joining me tonight. I will see you again really, really soon. Until I see you again, practice, practice, practice.
Okay, feel good.
Thank you so much.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Bye-bye.